such a personal thing to hunt and take an animal and kill an animal. That's extremely intimate. I think because my dad and I's relationship is so close and so honest, it's really easy for me to tell him, "Ooh, Dad, I've got buck fever, I'm a little shaky, I'm a little nervous," and just talk through things with him because it's just my dad. I have so many memories of him waking me up at 6 in the morning as a young girl, getting into the hunting truck, getting all warm and cozy and just being with him and then riding around. And I think because my dad was a younger parent, in a lot of ways, we grew up alongside each other. I think our relationship is so much more enhanced by the fact that we get to be in a place that's remote and safe and special to us. The Jones family has been living on this ranch since the late 1890s, and that includes all of my dad and his previous relatives. He moved down here full-time alone around 2010. He has done such a wonderful job to honor everyone in this family who's come before him to maintain this property. It's hard for me to put into words because I get so emotional thinking about him building his confidence out here.
I've been coming down here pretty much as long as I can remember. Every Thanksgiving, my mother's entire family would come down at the ranches. I was 11 when I shot my first buck. For the future, I just mainly would like to hand it to my daughters. I'm hoping it can be in the family from now until forever. Coming down to the ranch when my daughters were young, they loved it down here and they were always so excited. And of course, Anna just took to hunting right away and was eager to shoot her first deer as soon as the opportunity arose. In around 2008, I had been involved in the housing industry. And when the housing crunch happened, I was basically sitting around San Antonio with no work. So I decided to move down here and start working on all these old buildings.
He's really leaned into the operational side of the ranch, and he's made a lot of renovations and updates, which includes preserving some of the most historic buildings on this ranch that are well over 100 years old.
Alta Vista Ranch was the original headquarters of W.W. Jones, my great-great-grandfather, and he came down here and founded the ranches in the 1890s. When he started these ranches, cattle was what made income. Later, it became oil. Since then, we've been trying to develop this as a hunting camp and a B&B. The style of hunting that I grew up with was basically imitate a fight between two bucks. A lot of times, you just rattle and they'll pop their head up, look at you, and right away turn and they're gone. Where is he?
It's gonna come out to the right, but it's still...
No, that's a good mature buck.
Yeah. I've been hunting for the right buck for about 4 years now, but that's mostly because I'm picky and I want to take something that I'm truly interested in and proud of.
Well, he's got a few years on him. He looks like he's probably old enough.
Yeah, he's a great buck.
He is pretty.
It's not quite what I'm looking for. I've had 17 perfect shots. He's just standing there, but he just doesn't feel like mine. And gosh, even still, it makes you get buck fever. Just looking at something that beautiful. I think there's something incredibly poetic about the difficulty and harshness of this land, and that the animals here are perfectly adapted to it. Even in all of that roughness and the mesquite and the cactus, there's this elegance about South Texas and the animals that are here. Taking an animal isn't just about having a pair of antlers on your wall. It's thanking the animal. It's being grateful to the land that you're on. This property is a real opportunity to connect with the land and connect with my family. I mean, there's 7 generations of blood, sweat, and tears into this place. We can continue the legacy of everyone who came before us. I'm Anna Avery, and I'm a 7th generation Texan.